Hello, everyone, and welcome to my World Finals predictions. Not really sure what else to say, but let's just get right into it because I have a lot to say. All right, for last chance qualifier. Honorable mention goes to Colvinard. Colvinard actually won my subscriber. I don't know what it is. Uh, People who watch my channel they voted that they thought he was gonna get the win. I think he has a good shot, but he's not. I have two picks for this. I have two picks for all the competitions except for racing and freestyle. For racing and freestyle, I have three. But yeah, if he wins, I will not say that I predicted it. If the next two, one of the next two, I will. But Cole, really good racer. Shocked he didn't get into the main field. Yeah, I'm actually kind of mad about that. Cole is. I've only met him once. He was pretty nice, but yeah. Next, next up, Mike Christensen, my second pick. Mike Christensen, really good. He's been pretty good at racing this year. Not as good as last year, but he also made it to the finals of the very first LCQ, and I think he has a good shot at winning this year's one. But my pick for who I think it is, other than Mike Christensen, Brandon Tolochka. Brandon Tolochka is one of the nicest drivers I've ever met, and that might not help too much, but I mean, still, he's really nice. He's also an awesome racer. He beat Kristen Anderson in this year's point series, and racing is probably his second best competition, only behind skills. So yeah. Next up, we're moving on to skills. An honorable mention, Tristan England. Tristan is awesome, but I think he's only going to get the win if someone doesn't do anything extremely crazy, like a backflip or anything. For my second pick, it's going to be Weston Anderson. Weston's a really good driver. I and I honestly don't even think that anyone's going to win other than my first pick. But for my second pick, Weston is really good at this competition, and I think he has a pretty good, decent shot. But my first pick, it's not even close, is Blake Granger. Blake is arguably the best skills driver in the sport. I personally think Brandon Tolochka should be in this competition, but whatever. Blake, pretty good though, and he will definitely win unless someone else does, unless he like breaks or something. For high jump, an honorable mention, Ryan Anderson. Ryan's been good in almost every high jump championship other than the one at SoFi. I actually saw him win one. For my second pick, Bryce Kenny. I think Bryce is really awesome. Bryce won again my channel viewers, and if you subscribe, then you'll get or whatever. Just please subscribe. But every day I do new polls, and currently I'm on to see who you guys think is going to win skills, but then we're going to do racing and then freestyle. We got Bryce. I think he has a really good shot. He's always been good at high jump competition, and this year especially, he's just absolutely sent it at every single show. So he has a really good shot. And then for my first pick, who I actually think is going to win, well, more than anyone else, I do think Bryce has a very good shot, but Camden Murphy and Bryce, those are my two picks. Camden is my main pick, though, because Camden, he is really good at controlling the truck. He might have not have gotten all too much huge air this year, but when he has, it's been insane, and he can control it really well. Bryce sort of just sends it, which is not bad, but Camden has a lot more control, which I think will allow him to get more high. Now we're going into the final two competitions of the World Finals. Starting us off in racing, an honorable mention, Ryan Anderson. Ryan's been on fire this year, but the end of the season just has not been as good for him, and I don't think he's going to be able to keep it through the World Finals. But he definitely has a very good shot, and I will not be surprised if he wins it. My third pick is Cody Saucier. Cody has been a pick to win racing basically every year. And this year, I feel like not many people have talked about him, but he's been awesome in every single competition this year, racing skills and freestyle. He's been on fire. And racing this track, he is an arena driver and a stadium driver. I think this track you is gonna someone who's gonna do really good is someone who's gone both arena and stadium tracks and is comfortable with them both. And Cody fits that bill perfectly. Same with Bryce Kenny. Bryce, arena and stadium driver. He's definitely on the stadium side, but Bryce, I wouldn't be surprised if Bryce sweeps all the competitions he's on this year. Um, but racing, freestyle, and high jump, I would not be surprised if Bryce wins them all. But Bryce has been on fire in racing, got a few wins, and he's been better than Ryan Anderson even. So yeah, Monster Mud's definitely helped him. But my first pick, Dalton Widener. Like I said, you need to be good in arenas and stadiums for this track. It's not really just a stadium track or an arena track. You will have the biggest advantage if you're good on both tracks. Also, sorry if I've talked too fast. I have ADHD, so yeah. But Dalton Widener, he is the best racer this year, in my opinion. I'd say Bryce Kenny is probably second, or Ryan Anderson, but Dalton is definitely far up there, and I think that this track he's going to be able to master it, and I think he's going to walk away from Salt Lake City a world champion. Next up, our final competition, freestyle. An honorable mention is Camden Murphy. Camden Murphy, like I said, he has good control, and he's been awesome at almost every single world finals he's been at. He's freestyled his heart out. Last year he got a bit unlucky, but I think this year Classroom Crusher will do very well. My third pick is Zach Garner. Most people pick Zach Garner and they think he's actually going to win the world championship, and I would not be surprised if he does. But I think people are overhyping it. As good as he's been, I don't think that he's as good as the next two drivers on this list, and I think both of them have a higher chance. I have Mike Pagliarulo as my second pick. I don't think many people are talking about Mike, but since he made it into the World Finals, I think Mike has a very good shot at winning freestyle. Freestyle's been his competition. He's been robbed of freestyle wins, but Mike has just been on fire this year in freestyle. And I think that Salt Lake City, he could retire his chassis. Either way, Mike's going to go all out, whether he finishes in 2 seconds left on the clock or 200. That's not possible, but is it? No, it is possible because 120 plus 120 is 240. So yeah. Oh wait, no, it is not possible. I was doing 2 minutes plus 2 minutes. Anyway, you get what I'm saying. He's gonna go out there no matter what. And then my pick for who I think, Bryce Kenny, kind of spoiled this a little bit earlier, but Bryce freestyle has been insane for him this year. He has been the best freestyler by far this entire year, and he is almost definitely going to win, in my opinion. But Mike Pag and Zach Garner definitely have very good shot. Stadium West just has been on another level. That is it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers before the end of the year. And I hope you enjoyed this video. I do polls every day if you would like to vote. Like I said earlier, we're currently on skills, but we're going to get to racing and freestyle soon. For for LCQ, Cole Venard was predicted the winner, and for high jump, Bryce Kenny was predicted the winner. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me who you think is gonna win in the comments. Because I'm interested to see what other people think. I think that some of my picks are probably a little bit different than most people's. I think for freestyle, I think for most of them I have similar picks, but I feel like my picks are like the second highest picks. I don't feel like I have the highest picks in every competition. So yeah, skills is definitely gonna be a noble. But yeah, also Group 2 is a lot better than Group 1. Trying to think, not really sure what else to say. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this video. If you do, please subscribe. Tomorrow I'm gonna be doing BeamNG stream because I BeamNG tour. It's only freestyle in stadiums, and then for arenas, it's only skills and freestyle. And then the world finals for my BeamNG shows will be in Atlanta. That'll be probably in July, maybe August. But yeah, thank you for watching, and goodbye.